Hello all. Today I thought I would show you how I made this fun little slider card. It's actually an apple slider card for the blog hop today. It's a fun little thing you can give as a gift. And when you slide out the ribbon, there's a treat inside, a cider. And then I put behind it so that once the cider's gone, there's a fun verse inside too. It says, "May your stuffing be tasty, may your turkey be plump, may your potatoes and gravy have nary a lump. May your yams be delicious and your pies take the prize, and may your Thanksgiving dinner stay off your thighs." I thought it was kind of a fun little thing, and I will show you how we can build one of these. I used for the front a DigiStamp now available at Shelly Bean Stamps, and I also used the verse for you from the rubber stamps that I have for sale there as well. Okay, and I will show you how I did this. I first of all took a piece of cardstock that's measured at 8 by 4.5, and then I scored it at 3 3 3/4, and I scored it again at 7.5. And so the next thing that I'll want to do is go ahead and fold it on the score lines. And on the front of the card, we're going to make this little notch. It's really quite simple. First of all, I'm going to put the notch for the ribbon to go through, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball the middle. And my punch only goes about a 1/2 inch down, so that's why I'm punching it first. I actually wanted to punch them both together. Let's just do that again. Okay. And the reason I punched that first is because off the front of the card, I'm also going to want to cut out the notch. And I simply just took a round punch. I think I'll do it on this side. And I don't want to go down too far. Just kind of eyeball where the middle is. And punch that a little bit off center, but that's okay. It always messes up when you try to do a video, but it won't be that big of a deal. Okay, and so the next thing I'm going to do is take my adhesive and just run a strip right down that edge and close up my slider. Okay. Alright, we'll set that aside for just a minute. Now we're going to work on the front of the card. So I found this really cool paper. It's already embossed, and it has all kinds of different patterns on it, and some of it has a resist to it. This one doesn't actually. It's like a linen texture. And I'm just going to take my distressing inks and I really should have some scratch paper underneath of this so I don't make a mess too much. And you just kind of go off the page and then on. And as you can see, the color starts to, the leaf imprint starts to show up. And you can do this however you like, whatever colors you want. I'm going to mix two colors together. So we kind of have that. Ooh, I kind of did that wrong. That's okay. That's why it's a good idea to go off the page, then onto the, so you don't get such a drastic smudge of color like I just did right there. But that's alright. The next thing I'm going to do is build the ribbon across the bottom. And it's a really simple little technique, and I will show you how that's done. So you take the ribbon that you want to use, and I probably am going to use this way because it looks like the leaves are growing up. Even though I got that smudge there, I think it'll be okay. So what I do to give myself a guide is I just put down a little, okay. So to put this ribbon on, we are simply going to lay the ribbon down like so, and then we fold it back. And I take my little stapler and just tack that down. And we fold that over and fold it back again. Like that. Fold that over. And then fold it back again. And then fold that over like that. And then we'll just put a little bit more adhesive on the other side to secure the ribbon. And I'm just going to leave a little bit extra. My scissors are incredibly dull, so. And then I just flip it over, and I'm going to tack a little glue on the back. And fold it right over. Easy as can be. Well, I won't do that yet. And then I'm going to take my cornucopia that I colored with my Copic markers, and on the back of that I'm going to add some of this Scotch double stick tape, which is really great for making things pop up, and it's inexpensive and it's handy because you don't have to buy the pop dots if you don't want to, because you can cut those out to any size that you like. And I'll just stick that right on there. And then I have the little For You stamp. I'll just put that right there. Set that aside. And I have punched out these little leaves with a little paper punch that I own, little maple leaves. And we're just going to kind of set those down on here. I'm going to use my Zig 2-way glue just to set them in place. I'll put the brown one on the bottom and the yellow one on top. And then there's the red one. Well, got these Imaginess gems, and I just want to find a green one. There's a green one. And a couple of the orange ones. We'll just stick that right on there. Find a place to put them. I just have to get this heated up. It takes about 15 seconds. And then I'm just going to sit this right on top. It wasn't quite warmed up yet, so okay, now I'll put it on there. And these little ones, they only take a couple seconds to pop on there. And that also helps to keep the leaves down. Okay, so I've got the cover of my slider ready. So I'm going to go ahead and put the tape on. I'll just stick that right on top of there. Alright, and then the next thing is to take some ribbon. Whoops. Everything goes flying. And I want my ribbon to be at least the length of the card. So that is plenty right there. Okay. Had a little bit of a camera malfunction, but maybe we'll get this figured out. So I have my ribbon cut, and I'm just going to slide it into the the slot that I cut. Punched. I'm having problems with my words tonight. Okay. And then we're going to take the card, and after it's been distressed a little with the distress inks, and I mounted it onto a card that will go inside. I lay the apple cider packet right on top, and then I'm going to slide this in, and as I slide this in, it's actually going to push the ribbon in with it. Okay. And then if you were to keep pushing, you would see that the ribbon would come out the other side at the bottom like that. And then we'll just tie it at the top. Like that. And then with my super sharp scissors here, I'll cut the top. And there we are. And we have an apple cider slider. Kind of a cute little gift that you can give to your friends and relatives for the holidays, or any time for that matter. And it's really easy to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. And just during the next 2 days of this blog hop, I'm going to offer this cornucopia stamp free to anybody who wants to join, become a follower of my blog, and leave a comment, and you can download this to use in your own projects. I would love to see what you come up with. I hope you come back and show me, or join me on my Facebook page, and you can drop your pictures there so we can all take a look. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope your holidays are wonderful. Bye-bye.